All right, let's dive in. Today, we're talking about that mysterious gut feeling. You know the one. We're going to uncover the actual biological secret behind it, and more importantly, we're going to talk about how you can tune that signal so it comes in crystal clear.
I mean, come on, who hasn't been there? You get that little nudge, that tiny voice in the back of your head, or that feeling deep in your stomach that something's just off. You brush it aside, and sure enough, a week later, you're kicking yourself thinking, "Ugh, I knew it. I should have listened to my gut." It happens to all of us. But what if that's not just some random feeling?
You know, we tend to think of intuition as this kind of magical, mystical thing, a hunch that just appears out of thin air. But it's not. The truth is that gut feeling is a real biological signal. It's a nonstop stream of data flowing from your body straight to your brain. The problem? Most of us have never ever been taught how to actually read it.
And that's the real issue, isn't it? We hear that advice all the time. Just trust your gut. But what are you supposed to do when that gut feeling is fuzzy, when it's full of static and noise, or it's just a whisper you can barely hear? How can you trust it then? Well, stick with me, because we're going to talk about how to clear up that static and crank up the volume on that signal. Okay, so let's get into the actual science of it, because this isn't guesswork or some new age philosophy. We're talking about neurology. There is a very real physical wire behind your so-called sixth sense, and once you understand what it is, you can start to strengthen it. And here it is. This is the whole ballgame right here. This quote ties everything together. Your gut instinct isn't some abstract idea. Its strength, its clarity, is directly linked to the health of one very specific nerve in your body. So let me introduce you to the hero of our story today, the vagus nerve. Seriously, think of it like an information superhighway running through your body. It's the longest cranial nerve we have, and it wanders all the way from your brainstem down into your chest and gut, connecting to your heart, your lungs, and, you guessed it, your digestive system. It's this constant two-way communication channel that creates the very physical sensations we call gut feelings.
Which brings us to this really important idea of vagus tone. It's exactly what it sounds like. Just like tuning a radio, the signal coming through this nerve can either be strong and clear or weak and staticky. So if you look on the left with low vagus tone, it's all static. The signal is weak, you miss important cues, and your instincts just don't feel reliable. But on the right, with high vagus tone, the signal is sharp, it's strong. You start picking up on subtle intentions, and your intuition becomes a guide you can actually trust. So the million-dollar question is, how do we fix it? If the signal is weak, how do we turn up the volume and boost our vagus tone? Well, it turns out it's way simpler than you'd think. There are some really practical, easy things you can do every single day to literally tune this nerve and sharpen your intuition.
Let's look at 3 of them. And they're surprisingly simple. First up, humming. Seriously, the vagus nerve runs right alongside your vocal cords, so the vibrations you create when you hum or even sing gently stimulate and tone that nerve. How cool is that? Second, grounding. And this is as easy as it gets. Take your shoes off, walk barefoot on the grass, dirt, or sand. That direct physical contact with the earth has been shown to calm and regulate our entire nervous system. And third, gratitude. When you consciously take a moment to focus on what you're thankful for, you're sending these powerful signals of safety and relaxation right along that vagus nerve, strengthening its response over time. Okay, so you start humming in the car, you kick your shoes off when you get home, you practice a little gratitude. What's the real-world payoff here? I mean, what does this actually do for you? Well, it's about way more than just feeling a bit more calm. It's about fundamentally changing how you perceive the world and the people around you. And this is the big one. A well-toned vagus nerve makes you so much better at reading people. That information superhighway isn't just sending messages about your own body. It helps you process subtle external cues from other people, their tone of voice, their tiny facial expressions, their body language. It helps you get a much more accurate read on what's really going on beneath the surface. So let's just recap the payoff here. What does a strong signal really give you? You get a much sharper ability to sense people's true intentions. Your gut instincts go from being fuzzy and confusing to clear and decisive. You get way better at regulating your own emotions. And the big one, you build a much stronger, more deeply connected mind-body connection. And that brings us full circle, right back to this powerful idea. Your intuition, it's not magic. It's biology. It's a skill that you can actually train, a signal you can clarify, just by working with the physical hardware you were born with. So, I want to leave you with this question. Armed with this new knowledge, just for a second, right now, pause, listen.
what are the subtle signals your body might be sending you that you've been tuning out? Now that you know how to listen a little closer, what is your intuition trying to tell you?